Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Wills, Volume 4, Book 51, number 1 to 40. Volume 4, Book 51, number 1. Narrated by Abdullah bin Umar. Allah's Apostle said, "It is not permissible for any Muslim who has something to will to stay for 2 nights without having his last will and testament written and kept ready with him." Volume 4, Book 51, number 2. Narrated by Amr bin al-Harith, the brother of the wife of Allah's Apostle, Jawira bint al-Harith. When Allah's Apostle died, he did not leave any dirham or dinar, i.e. money, a slave or a slave woman or anything else except his white mule, his arms and a piece of land which he had given in charity. Volume 4, Book 51, number 3. Narrated by Talib bin Musarrif. I asked Abdullah bin Abu Awfa, "Did the Prophet make a will?" He replied, "No." I asked him, "How is it then that the making of a will has been enjoined on people, or that they are ordered to make a will?" He replied, "The Prophet bequeathed Allah's book, i.e. Quran." Volume 4, Book 51, number 4. Narrated by Al-Aswad. In the presence of Aisha, some people mentioned that the Prophet had appointed Ali by will as his successor. Aisha said, "When did he appoint him by will?" "Verily, when he died he was resting against my chest," or said, "in my lap, and he asked for a wash basin and then collapsed while in that state. And I could not even perceive that he had died. So when did he appoint him by will?" Volume 4, Book 51, number 5. Narrated by Sa'd bin Abu Waqqas. The Prophet came visiting me while I was sick in Mecca, Amir the sub-narrator said, and he disliked to die in the land whence he had already migrated. He, i.e. the Prophet, said, "May Allah bestow his mercy on Ibn Afra, Sa'd bin Khawla." I said, "O Allah's Apostle, may I will all my property in charity?" He said, "No." I said, "Then may I will half of it?" He said, "No." I said, "1/3?" He said, "Yes, 1/3, yet even 1/3 is too much. It is better for you to leave your inheritors wealthy than to leave them poor begging others, and whatever you spend for Allah's sake will be considered as a charitable deed. Even the handful of food you put in your wife's mouth. Allah may lengthen your age so that some people may benefit by you, and some others be harmed by you." At that time Sa'd had only one daughter. Volume 4, Book 51, number 6. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. I recommend that people reduce the proportion of what they bequeath by will to the 1/4 of the whole legacy, for Allah's Apostle said, 1/3, yet even 1/3 is too much. Volume 4, Book 51, number 7. Narrated by Sa'd. I fell sick and the Prophet paid me a visit. I said to him, "O Allah's Apostle, I invoke Allah that he may not let me expire in the land whence I migrated, i.e. Mecca." He said, "May Allah give you health and let the people benefit by you." I said, "I want to will my property, and I have only one daughter. And I want to will half of my property, to be given in charity." He said, "Half is too much." I said, "Then I will 1/3. He said, 1/3, yet even 1/3 is too much. The narrator added, "So the people started to will 1/3 of their property and that was permitted for them." Volume 4, Book 51, number 8. Narrated by Aisha. The wife of the Prophet, Utbah bin Abi Waqqas, entrusted his son to his brother Sa'd bin Abi Waqqas, saying, "The son of the slave girl of Zamar is my illegal son, take him into your custody." So during the year of the conquest of Mecca, Sa'd took the boy and said, "This is my brother's son whom my brother entrusted to me." Abu bin Zams got up and said, He is my brother and the son of the slave girl of my father and was born on my father's bed. Then both of them came to Allah's apostle and Sa'd said, O Allah's apostle, this is my brother's son whom my brother entrusted to me. Then Abu bin Zamar got up and said, this is my brother and the son of the slave girl of my father. Allah's apostle said, O Abu bin Zamar, this boy is for you as the boy belongs to the bed, where he was born, and for the adulterer is the stone, i.e. deprivation. Then the Prophet said to his wife Sauda bint Zamar, screen yourself from this boy. When he saw the boy's resemblance to Utbah. Since then the boy did not see Sauda till he died. Volume 4, Book 51, Number 9. Narrated by Anas. A Jew crushed the head of a girl between two stones. She was asked, who has done so to you, so and so, till the name of the Jew was mentioned, whereupon she nodded, in agreement. So the Jew was brought and was questioned till he confessed. The Prophet then ordered that his head be crushed with stones. Volume 4, Book 51, Number 10. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. The custom, in old days, was that the property of the deceased would be inherited by his offspring. As for the parents of the deceased, they would inherit by the will of the deceased. Then Allah cancelled from that custom whatever he wished and fixed for the male double the amount inherited by the female, and for each parent a sixth of the whole legacy, and for the wife an eighth or a fourth, and for the husband a half or a fourth. Volume 4, Book 51, Number 11. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. A man asked the Prophet, O Allah's apostle, what kind of charity is the best? He replied, to give in charity when you are healthy and greedy, hoping to be wealthy and afraid of becoming poor. Don't delay giving in charity till the time when you are on the deathbed, when you say, give so much to so and so and so much to so and so, and at that time the property is not yours but it belongs to so and so, i.e. your inheritors. Volume 4, Book 51, Number 12. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. A man asked the Prophet, O Allah's apostle, what kind of charity is the best? He replied, to give in charity when you are healthy and greedy, hoping to be wealthy and afraid of becoming poor. Don't delay giving in charity till the time when you are on the deathbed, when you say, give so much to so and so and so much to so and so, and at that time the property is not yours but it belongs to so and so, i.e. your inheritors. Volume 4, Book 51, Number 13. Narrated by Urwa bin Az Zubair. Hakim bin Hizam said, I asked Allah's apostle for something, and he gave me, and I asked him again and he gave me and said, O Hakim, this wealth is green and sweet, i.e. as tempting as fruits, and whoever takes it with the upper, i.e. giving, hand is better than the lower, i.e. taking, hand. Hakim added, I said, O Allah's apostle, by him who has sent you with the truth, I will never demand anything from anybody after you till I die. Afterwards Abu Bakr used to call Hakim to give him something, but he refused to accept anything from him. Then Umar called him to give him something, but he refused. Then Umar said, O Muslims, I offered to him, i.e. Hakim, his share which Allah has ordained for him from this booty, and he refuses to take it. Thus Hakim did not ask anybody for anything after the Prophet, till he died, may Allah bestow his mercy upon him.